They say you were small and helpless. They say you was just a child. Surprised when they find out that a warrior will soon run wild. Prepare for your greatest moments. Prepare for your finest hour.
Greetings all, my name is Ben, otherwise known as the Traveller, and today is RWBY Episode 10 Part 2, The Burden and the blah 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 blah. I don't remember the name, I'm really bad at it. Even though I just watched it literally 5 minutes ago. So, since it's coming out on Thursday, I'm going to rush this one because I really want to get it over and done with. Right, now I'm going to go like I usually do. It starts off with the average Weiss fight, as we saw from the original episode, The Burden and the Badge Part 1. So, the fight is confusing because we have a pig that acts like Sonic. It does the spin dash and everything. Well, it's a pig though. Maybe they're playing fun on Sonic. Maybe he's not that fast, he's just like a pig, but he can spin dash. You get what I mean. Anyway, it's sort of like a Pokemon fight. Each one does a different move and it backfires or it actually works. With RWBY actually giving some helpful advice and Weiss ignoring it. Now, if you remember back, I said there's an actual a peak to the RWBY and Weiss kind of tree. The tree leads up to here. This is the peak of it. This is when we figure out and they become good friends, and then we've got two others to deal with. So after the fight, basically Jean asks what's wrong with her, like literally to himself. He can't figure it out. It's a problem to him. So, well done, JJ. Well done. You literally have no idea what you're doing. Well done. Anyway, as they begin talking, Weiss and RWBY begin to bicker. And Weiss says that in the Emerald Forest, that she acted like a child. Look who's talking. She acted like a child. She acted like a spoiled brat. She didn't care. She thought she knew everything that she was doing until she saw Peace Witch turning to be a lie. Well, sort of true. Only figuring out that since when RWBY was supposed to be the leader of Team RWBY, she just flipped. So she just basically ignored everything she said. So it's a backfire. It makes no sense. Anyway, Ozpin magically appears out of nowhere, roll clip.
Yeah, it's Ozpin. 'Cause I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't think that I would hear it.
Ozpizzle in the hizzle, motherfucker.
Oh wait, hang on, I did that one. And then we get Weiss talking to the creepy old man teacher, Professor Port, and they both go on a sort of Jedi split motion and revealing of the plot mode. Essentially, they both talk about how the team should work together and that Ozpin apparently has done many mistakes than any man, woman and child. I mean, really, it makes literally no sense. Well, it is the plot, so no, here, there and everywhere, I guess. And pretty much that's it. The teachers begin to talk and nothing really comes out of it, apart from Weiss learning on who she really is and how she shouldn't be judging people by the person who they are, and actually work on herself and the teammates while giving her a benefit. And RWBY learning a little bit more about Ozpin while also understanding her role as a leader. It's kind of inspirational, and I think, well, Kerry and Miles have actually done something good for once in their life, instead of messing around on scooters. Or drawing penises on whiteboards. I think they're going to do it either way. Anyway, so the story doesn't really end here. It actually does carry on, and, well, it doesn't really make any sense. We can cut this whole thing out, but I'd still like it anyway. It's a simple kind of like lol moment. This actually gave off the shipping or the fragmentation of the, what is it called? White Rose. A fanfiction kind of thing. It's basically RWBY was studying, and Weiss tells her to shush after she wakes up. That's because like everyone's asleep, but they thought it was like a sexual thing. So, you guys are dirty. Yeah. Dirty mofos. I get to poke fun at the RWBY community. I am a god. No, I'm not. Oh no. I'm confused. Help me. So, yeah, that's basically it. The story just ends where it is there. They're basically talking and then... Well, Weiss gives us something that Redemption actually talked about a while ago, stating that Weiss had a sister. I think she does, because she actually implied she's always wanted bunk beds as a child. See what I mean? Kind of like a hint moment. Well, yeah, that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell, and I made this pretty quick at about 5 minutes. So, damn, my editing must be good. So, yeah. This is where the episode ends. Overall, this episode is not bad. Just a bit of a slice of cake, and actually does add on from the other episode. And it also gives the final confrontation of the RWBY Weiss subplot. This episode overall is good and a must-watch if you really like these two characters. If you don't and mostly prefer Blake, Yang, Jean, Pyrrha, Nora and Ren, well, we'll get to them later. But if you like RWBY and Weiss, this is a pretty good episode to fulfill your dreams. I give this episode around about a 9 out of 10. It's an okay episode. It's a must-watch if you only like these characters. Good structure, good character development, good use of any verbal dialogue, and, well, the reason why it's not really that good is because it's a bit too short and kind of uses things that are not really meaningful, they're just there. So yeah, that's really mostly the end of the episode. So, just to end this off, the community question of the day is simple. Did you really like the way that RWBY and Weiss ended this kind of subplot, or do you want to see more in it? I mean, Volume 2 is almost here. We have a very high chance of seeing the RWBY-Weiss relationship kind of be sprung further. I mean, after our little no thing. It's kind of very hard to say. Either Rooster Teeth are poking fun at us, or them two are going to be lesbians. So, you take your pick. You see what I mean? It's very hard to say with a straight face. So, yeah, that's my community question. Do you think RWBY and Weiss are going to develop a little bit more, or do you think they're going to develop as separate characters through Volume 2? Or Volume 3, or Volume 4, or Volume 5, whichever one comes to mind. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And when it comes to our announcements, my Episode 2 remastered is done. It's not really remastered, I've just taken out 2 things and added in another. So yeah, it's not really a remastered, it's just more of an enhanced version because I had my very long 8-minute machinima thing. That was terrible. I'm still working on it, I still have an idea. Oh, another question. It spoils the plot kind of thing of what my last episode is, but I'm planning to do a little bit of filming. Essentially, it's going to be me walking upstairs and looking at my RWBY Volume 1 DVD and then getting prepared for the rest of Volume 2, so I can begin doing the full in-depth reviews. I may do reactions, I don't know. So, yeah, do you think I should do that or not? Redemption, you're banned from answering the question, because, not the first one, the one I just said about me doing the filming and the machinima thing. You're banned because you've already told me what to do, and I'm going to take your word for it, but I want to hear what the audience also want to hear. Well, see. So yeah, another announcement, I am starting my first LP, which is on Sonic Adventure DX, sorry, Director's Cut, and I'm bad. Well, this is because I'm getting back into that game, specifically after coming out of Sonic Generations and Sonic Lost World. I'm kind of stuck with a different control and physics, so yeah, enjoy the Let's Play, and don't hate me for it. I'll see you guys in the next review. Toodles, everybody.